Ladies and gentlemen, make sure you watch us live on Worst Week Ever with my spectacular guest, Slimothy Biggums.
Yes, sir, in the house. We're going to talk about Trump, Weinstein, and life. Stay tuned.
We got it all here, and a golden microphone. A brand new golden microphone that will take Slimothy Biggums to the top of the entertainment industry. So make sure you watch that. Plus, Gordon joins us, and we've got stand-up comedy to make you laugh all week long, only on Worst Week Ever. Get ready to laugh, people. Best comedy ever on television. You like comedy, don't you?
Who doesn't like comedy?
I don't know. Hitler? My joke! It's funny!
Nobody can be offended because we will offend everyone. If you're
I give so much entertainment to America.
and love.
And love. I don't know what I'm doing. Dan?
America! You want that? You got it!
Free booze! Free booze for everybody! Who am I to judge? Who are you to judge?
The world is watching!
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, welcome to Worst Week Ever, our Season 3 premiere. We've got excitement here. We have an A-list celebrity guest. Slimothy Biggums is here in the house. We'll be getting to him a little later on. Plus, we've got tons of bad news. We're going to decide who had the worst week ever in the world out there. And we're going to open the show with some hot stand-up comedy, which is what we all do, and which we will have more of in the coming weeks as well. Every week we're going to have stand-up comedians from Hollywood and around the world join me right here on the Worst Week Ever stage. So get ready for that. You could watch us live on Instagram if you follow us at Worst Week Ever. Easy enough to remember. And you could watch us live in Hollywood if you get Hollywood local TV on Spectrum or AT&T. You could watch us right on the comfort of your own home. Very exciting with a remote control. Or you'd watch us when we post it later in the week as well at weeklyshowtv.com. So you can see us all at all these places. Tons of excitement. So let's get right to the action. Let's open up with some funny jokes in the worst open mic ever. Yes, okay. Here we go. Now we got jokes time. All right, so I've realized why I'm not successful in Hollywood. It's because when Harvey Weinstein offered me to come watch him shower, I puked in his face by accident instead of going with him to his hotel room, which is, I guess, the recipe for success for a lot of these hot women out there. But see, you know, I think they should have held out. You know, if Harvey Weinstein offers you something, he's like okay producer, but if I was them, I would have said, I'm only doing sexual favors for Steven Spielberg. That's the only one I do favors for. Yep, because if Spielberg came up to me and he's like, and he undid his pants and he said, Matt, get on your knees, I'd be like, no problem, Spielberg, here I come. Because hey, you know what, 5 more years of networking receptions probably wouldn't get me as far as one wild, passionate night with Steven Spielberg. All right, I don't know what I'm saying, but all I'm saying is, you know, Harvey Weinstein is a horrible person. All right, on that note. Also, in other news, Trump was getting a little worried because he didn't know what to wear for Halloween, and he finally found the only costume out there that would be scarier than him. A Harvey Weinstein fat suit. Yes. These are funny, people. These are funny jokes. These are the jokes. This is what's being written. I have to read what's being written for me. I don't know who writes this. They just hand me the jokes as I walk in here and I just read them. So also, Trump made some other news this week because he said Obama unlike Obama in the past, Trump calls every family member who, like the parents of soldiers who have died overseas fighting for America, unlike Obama. That's what Trump claimed. And then Obama's like, you know what? I'll do something as well. I'll call all the families and console them after they've been forced to endure talking to Trump. Yes, Obama will comfort the families as they go through that tough time as well. Yeah, very exciting. All right. In other news, I was walking down the street and a hot girl approached me and started chatting me up, and my friends are like, why was she talking to you? I'm like, excuse me, she was interested in me. And they're like, what was she, promoting something? Was she a stripper or a hooker or a prostitute? I'm like, excuse me, people. I could get hot women throwing themselves at me. Why is this a shock? Why is it a shock? I want to know. Why is it a shock? And then, I don't even know. Oh, but the point of this is that I realized there's a difference between men and women. You want to know what that difference is? See, women could fall for the Harvey Weinsteins of the world and ugly people because they are tempted by or attracted to success or money. Whereas men, like, for instance, if Lena Dunham, powerful Lena Dunham in Hollywood, like, came up to me, all right, fine, Annie, pick your poison woman, ugly woman in Hollywood. If Lena Dunham came up to me and's like, Matt, come back to my room and give me a massage and I'll give you a part on girls, I'd be like, sorry, Lena, you're too ugly. Sorry. Whereas I'm saying the girls, I'm not proud of this. You think the girls are like, you know what? They see Harvey Weinstein. Obviously, Harvey Weinstein's a grotesque, ugly person. And they're like, well, you got to do what you got to do to get ahead. Whereas I'm saying men can't make that same they can't have sex with an ugly woman. They can't do it. All right. I don't know what I'm saying anymore. This is a live show. Anything goes. All right, let's end on that hilarious note as we go to Slimothy Bigums. Moving on into the guest corner. Here we go. Yes. All right. Slimothy Bigums over here. Hello, sir.
What's going on?
Hello. Welcome to the show.
Welcome.
All right, we don't need the golden mic anymore, but I'm gonna hold it for you because you're gonna do a little performance art in a little while. So tell us about you. What do you do in Hollywood, and what's your specialty or your expertise?
Let's see. Okay, first off, my name is Leland. Real name is Leland
Hollins.
No. Yeah, it's the real name, but
okay.
Slimothy Bigums has been the name I've used for a few years now, and now it's just doing everything. I done went from music to film.
Because it does sound like a possible rapper's name. Is that like where it started, or like a musician?
At first, it was not even a rapper's name. It was just a creativity, you know.
Okay.
Everybody want to say rapper, but you can do your name. Everybody has an alter ego.
Right.
That's my thing.
Oh.
I feel like everybody got two. So you got an evil side and a good side. So,
So is Slimothy Bigums your evil side or your good side?
He's more like a mixture of both. Because Leland, I'm just myself, but Slimothy gonna take you straight up. He's just gonna be like, pow, right there to you, straight up.
All right. Yeah. But what was your initial talent that you were doing? Was it singing per se?
No, I was basically I mentor artists and
so you were like a Don King.
or
mentoring?
No, Don
promoting.
King was, he was promoting, but I'm a mentor.
You're a mentor.
Right,
okay.
Right.
So you were like the guy who all the Backstreet Boys and the NSYNC, like that little.
I'm not that other thing. Yeah, I deal with that. Yeah, I deal with that.
Okay, but so then you never wanted to be yourself the star.
Never thought of it.
Oh,
no.
well,
Let me tell you this. I did as a confession.
Confession.
I was a little kid sitting in church one day, and my grandmother said, "Go out there and sing." Couldn't do it. So that's when I knew that I can't do this. So I can work behind the scenes and deal with it. But now it's like, okay, let's roll with it. So
Right. Well, perfect. Well, you are here tonight because you're going to grab the golden microphone and unveil some surprise talent, which we're going to get to in a moment. But my question for you is, what's your aspiration in Hollywood? Like, if you were given the chance to do absolutely anything, what would it be that you would want to do? Like if you were given one wish right now.
You say one wish?
One wish in Hollywood, career-related wish.
Career-related wish in Hollywood.
Cliffhanger.
I like y'all already. To be on top of the entertainment industry overall.
On top of it, so like who in the great wide Hollywood do you envision
not
wanting?
Harvey Weinstein, please.
Not Harvey Weinstein.
Right.
But
Not Harvey
who would you
Weinstein.
want to emulate? Lena Dunham?
No. Wow. Top person in Hollywood.
All right, think about it.
I
because
think about that, 'cause that's kind of hard to think of, but no, I'll say in the past when you somebody like. Most of them is like Clive Davis and individuals like that. That's the music, but I'm talking about overall all of it.
Right.
You know, what I mean, animation. I look at everything. You know,
Okay.
I can't be one side.
So you want to be like a studio unto yourself. Bigum's Entertainment.
Yeah, Bigum's Entertainment.
Bigum's Entertainment. All right, well, Bigum's, time to entertain us.
Okay.
Grab the golden microphone and head on over to our stage here and give us a secret surprise performance. Let's see what you got.
Okay, let's see what's up. All right.
All right. Oh, yes, and be careful here. All right. And yes, watch us every week live on Instagram. We stream live there.
All right, here's my thing. I'm letting y'all know this is the first time I'm doing this stand-up, so bear with me on this. But here's the thing I don't understand. These women came forth for Weinstein. Wow. You know, money. It's a kiss and tell. Now, you don't want to kiss and tell, right? That's what it is. But when I look at this situation, I don't know. It has to be a female. I'm going to be straight up. I can't I just be out of a job. Oh yeah, to the homie Terry Crews, I couldn't have done that, dude. I couldn't have. You grabbed me, we fighting. I mean, you know, it's the manly thing to do, for real. You know what I mean? So it's ethical. Maybe it's unethical, but the women. Okay, here's my thing, ladies. If you knew that was going on, where was y'all at back in the day? I mean, come on now. I mean, we had Tyson. We didn't have Tupac. They didn't got hit for rape, and this is all going on with Weinstein. And y'all didn't say nothing. Oh, woo. You know what that looks like? That look like one of those. It's racial things. So black folks, we go through this, and then on the other thing, it don't matter. To the Angelina Jolies and who is it? What's her name? Ashley Judd and Gwyneth Paltrow. These are powerful women, and y'all could not bring them down. Damn, girl, that don't work. You know what I mean? So here's my thing. Here's the joke. It's a joke that's so wide. I don't know if you want to call it a joke. Here's my thing. If fellas, if you were in Hollywood right now and just say, I'll say it anyway. What if somebody big like, let's say Monique or something, you know, somebody that just got a bad reputation, and they come to you and say, come back to the hotel. Now, fellas. Y'all know what's up. Come on now. I mean, females, y'all can play this game, but fellas, midnight, you get the ring. She wants you to come over. What you gonna do? I'm putting my clothes. I'm going over. I'm going over there. But remember, hold on. There's no clap to that. You know, there's no clap to that.
No clap.
There's no clap to that. Because I mean, you got to understand the situation. Because when you get over there, what is the motive?
The sex?
Ain't no sex involved, man. This is well, that is the last thing, you know what I mean? But what's the motive?
Money?
Money, power. But what if you go there, it's an ugly chick?
credit.
Ain't that much credit in the world. Ain't that much credit in the world. Ain't that much credit. So y'all gotta watch it. I don't know, man. Yeah, I don't know, man. Y'all women just.
All right. Good work, Bigums. Come on down. All right, we're going to be joined here. Oh, yeah, make sure it covers the third seat as well. All right, so. All right, move it back.
Move it on YouTube.
All right, we have headline news now, and we're going to be joined for headline news with our news expert, Gordon. Put your hands together for Gordon.
Oh, America!
Oh, no, wait, you're joining us here first. All right, perfect. All right, so here we go. So Bigums is going to stick around. We got Gordon as well to comment on the headline news to decide who had the worst week ever.
Again.
Okay, so first up, who's our first candidate? Harvey Weinstein.
Again.
Okay, so it's pretty clear Harvey Weinstein had a horrible week, but the question I have for both of you is, do you think now it might be too much? I'm not necessarily saying it is. Do you think it's the whole world is piling on him now to the point where it's like, yes, he did horrible things, but is he really like the most evil human being ever as it is now being portrayed? You know, like we've already forgotten about that insane psycho person in Vegas who shot up crowds. If you would judge by the news coverage, Harvey Weinstein is like 100, on the scale of 1 to 10, he's 100, and the Vegas shooter is a 10. Whereas I think we should all agree it's the reverse, but just so I'm almost wondering, are we piling on too much now?
That'll be a no.
Okay.
Oh, that'll be a no. What's your take on it, Slim?
You said no. I kind of, I do agree because it's too much.
Yeah.
I mean, it's too
Wait,
much.
it is too much? So you agree with me or you agree with
Because
Gordon?
he's not the only criminal.
Right.
He's not the only criminal. Like, first of all, also, he didn't, well, he's horrible.
he's horrible.
I'm definitely saying he's horrible.
He did some things.
He did some horrible things.
things.
But is he the worst part? Like, he's really bad, I agree, but I'm just wondering now.
In Hollywood.
It's like Bill Cosby didn't even receive this treatment, and Bill Cosby, like, raped tons of women.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
Okay.
Okay, if you want to say that, okay. Bill Cosby, Weinstein, they all in the same group. They go two.
Yeah.
They go two right there.
Right.
See, why would you just put this all on one guy? And I mean, you're going back in time. So you're telling me this one guy did all this? There's no accomplices. There's no.
Right, and like you said before, like, why is everyone first speaking up now? Like, why didn't they speak up before?
All of a sudden.
And again, we're not defending Harvey Weinstein. He's obviously horrible.
No,
but
okay, the situation about rape. Okay, Nelly just got hit for that. What women don't understand is that when you throw that type of accusation at somebody, you just ruin everything about them.
Exactly.
It's just like I said on the stage when Tupac and Biggie, when Tupac and Mike Tyson was going through it, they lost everything. They got. Once you get that charge, you are now accused what? Rapist.
Right.
Well, see, I think
it's
100 times. I agree completely when it's one instance, like when it's one woman making that accusation. I don't think you automatically have to believe the woman. I think the man is entitled to the innocent until proven guilty. But when it, like the Bill Cosby or the Harvey Weinstein situation, when it's truckloads of women making the same accusation, I think at that point we can just be like, this guy is a serial rapist.
He is what he is. Serial pedophile. It's everything. Look, I call.
You know what should happen to them?
What should happen?
Bill Cosby and Harvey Weinstein should rape each other.
What?
No, it's not. I'm saying that would be the ultimate revenge.
You hear that right? Rape each other. Wow.
Pumps on the bump. Man with the pumps and the bumps.
All right, I want to be a little controversial here.
Okay.
All right, let's get to our next top story. What's on the number 2 on the docket here?
What we got?
Your favorite president.
That man.
All right, so let me say the story with Trump is he alleged, and let me give you the backstory. He alleged that Obama didn't call families who suffered a loss of a soldier in war.
Tragedy.
And then everyone claimed Trump lied, right?
Like he always do.
Okay, fine. But
there's a but.
But there's a but. Apparently, Trump's chief of staff, General John Kelly, had a son who died in Afghanistan fighting, and Obama did not call this general.
First of all, how you gonna call it? How you gonna get a guy with 2 first names? What the fuck is that about?
Okay, I don't know if that was the top issue, but all right, that's an irrelevant story. So my simple point is that I don't know. It's not good to even bring this up as a topic, but for Trump to have done it, I'm saying. But I don't necessarily know if he lied if Obama actually didn't make this call.
Here's my thing. Why are we going back in the last administration? I mean, you can't keep going back to this administration. You gotta be responsible for your own action. Now, if he want to go out there as the president and call all the families, that's on his job. That has nothing to do with what Obama did. All you're doing is trying to compare. If you're gonna go there, then let's talk about the Bushes. Let's talk about the Clintons. Let's talk about Reagan. Let's go back to when this has happened. Don't put this on
Nixon.
Don't put this on the black man.
Right.
I mean, that's how I feel. Don't do that because number one, we're gonna get more of this. What you gonna do? You gonna keep calling? Like he said, he knew what he was signing up for.
Oh, yeah.
So I mean, Trump is he lied too much. Hold up, America, the world. He's senile. He's 71 years old.
Right.
Come on, old people. The decision making is horrifying.
So old people could do good things. Like
they can. But
Clint Eastwood still directs movies, and he's like 80.
With the help of Madam Yusuf.
Okay.
Yeah, brand fiber.
Yeah.
All right. What do you think, Gordon? Do you think Trump stepped over the line this time?
Man, he always steps over the line.
He doesn't even know where the line is.
It's so funny how it's just like Slim said. He's just continue to go back. And he never takes the responsibility of the things that he says. He never blames himself for anything. He blames Obama for everything.
Right.
And what's the purpose? Look, when Obama came in, did he blame Bush for all the stuff that went on?
I think he did, actually.
At some point. He probably did at some point, but in your first 100 days, that's all you focus on is that.
Well, actually, okay, in Obama's defense, I don't know if he did, but a lot of his supporters would blame Bush for everything.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
that.
So I would argue that this is just, unfortunately, politics is. This is why politics is so disappointing. Is that everyone always just when they're unsuccessful, as I would argue now that Trump actually is not succeeding as a president. So he's now looking for people to blame. So he's blaming Obama. He's blaming the Democrats. He's blaming everyone who's investigating him for things. Whereas he's not taking blame himself. But I don't think any president really ever looks inward and says, you know what, I could do this better or that better.
I'm gonna tell you like this. As a native from Washington, D.C. myself, I've seen presidents come in. They do what they got to do. They can't do everything for what it is. I mean, you forget Congress is really 300 bosses. So you got to deal with them, you know what I mean? And then you come in, and people don't realize you got Democrats and Republicans. You got to deal with their nonsense and deal with Republicans' nonsense. Everybody can't agree anyway because Democrats one way, Republicans another way.
Right.
So with being the president, this is one thing I tell people all the time. Why tell your kids to be that person? Because number one, as a president, you know what you got to do? It's too much.
Too much.
Then you got hold up. Here go the number one word. Come on now. You're everybody say politicians, right?
Yeah.
They're dishonorable. So if they're dishonorable, what makes you want to be president? You got to be dishonorable, just like the president, like going into the job.
Amen.
Well, that's why President Trump had a horrible week also.
He's going to keep having horrible weeks.
He has a worse week. But you have someone who may have had an even worse week than President Trump? Is that possible?
Yeah. Tell America.
Who?
World.
The world.
Make a nomination.
The world. The worst incident, the worst week ever was when Gordon Hayward from the Boston Celtics snapped his leg in half within minutes.
Ouch.
Within 5 minutes of the first quarter. This is how you start the NBA season. Snap leg. And then the television. Let me tell you how funny it was. ESPN, they didn't show it, but think about when he did it. You just saw the leg and everything. I'm going, oh man. So here's how I look at it. Gordon Hayward had the worst week ever, and this is how the season's gonna start off. Injury prone. Injury prone. It's coming. Watch. Injury prone.
Injury prone?
Injury prone season.
That's why they got that cereal. Snap, crackle, and
Pop. Rice Krispie treat.
Exactly.
All right. Well, that wasn't a treat for him.
No.
Ooh, 5 minutes in, he didn't even think we was out there shooting around.
Right.
Like, yeah, I'm getting ready. And get this, alley-oop.
Yeah.
Ooh. All right, so would you rather have your leg broken like that? Would you rather be alleged to have harassed 50 women? Or would you rather be the president of the United States? Which of those three is the worst and the best?
Decisions. What you
Oh, there's 3 of them, right? So we can go order, right?
Make an order, yeah. I'd want to be president, and I wouldn't want to. The worst is the breaking the leg, I think.
Yeah, that would be, because
Painful.
you got to be breaking, so.
Yeah.
It-
Your bones are just not the same.
No, never again, but,
Ever again.
and then,
But Harvey Weinstein could spend the rest of his life in jail. So would you rather?
you know what? Hold on. You know what? How can this be? All right, so you're telling me now they're gonna break the rules, because that means now you can go back 50 years.
50!
I mean, that's 30 years.
Well, no, I don't think there's a statute of limitations for rape.
How is that?
Yeah, you know what? No, he's right. There is no statute of
Right.
limitations.
Wait.
Somebody can be raped 30 years ago. 30 years ago, America.
Yes.
Well, guess what, world? There's a lot of them out there are going to jail. He just won in the beginning. Just one.
All right, Gordon, we have to get you up on stage here. Give us a Gordon hot minute.
A good and hot minute.
A hot minute
minute.
with Gordon. Hot minute with Gordon.
Hot minute.
This is a new segment.
World,
Hot minute
America.
with Gordon.
There I am. Okay, right. Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
right there, too.
okay.
America. Look, here's my thing. We all sleep. Everybody sleep every night. Me, Slim, Tony, Amy, everybody, Johnny in the back. Yvette, didn't forget about you. We all sleep. Everybody sleep. America, you sleep too. Now here's the thing. When I sleep, I want to know 3 things. Okay? Because when I want to know these things, you're going to know these 3 things too. You're going to say, you know what? I think about that. I want to know when I'm dreaming, in my dream mode, I want to know what day it is, what time it is, and what year it is. And also, probably 4 things, what month it is. That's what I want to know. You ever go into the dream, but you don't know where the hell you at, but you just in the dream?
Wow.
I do all the time. Are you in Pittsburgh? Are you in California? Huh? Are you in Toledo, Ohio? I just want to know, world. I just want to know. Is that too much to ask? Is it too much to ask?
Nah, it's not.
That's all I want to know. I woke up Saturday morning. I looked up on the wall. I saw water bugs and roaches playing basketball. The score was 6-0. Roaches in the lead. I got my goddamn shotgun. I shot him 1, 2, 3. I shot him off the wall. Why, Slim?
I don't know.
God damn it, because they couldn't play basketball.
All right.
How you do
Gordon.
basketball?
It's the dream. That's the dream.
All
I
right.
know what you're saying.
We're in our final minute. Join us
Yeah.
back in Command Center. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are in our final minute here, so we're going to throw up some credits here to thank our spectacular crew. We had a full house tonight.
Yes, we did.
Let's put up the credits here.
Put it up.
Look at
shove
this.
it up.
We've got a full team here.
Yes, we do.
We got them all. Read them and weep.
Oh, we got Amy.
Oh, yeah. Go for it, Gordon.
Amy. We got director, sound engineer, Marquise, Mark Q. We got camera op behind TV. That don't mean like you watching. Tony.
Tony.
We also have the sidekick right here, GB. Gordon Blanchard. Supervising producer, Johnny. And then executive producer, Matt Schneider. And
our main spectacular
Slim.
guest, Slimothy Biggums.
The one
Good
and only.
work, Slimothy. Oh, yes. Oh, yeah,
man.
golden microphone. All right.
man.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching. This is season 3 premiere here of Worst Week Ever. So
I'll be back.
We got a
Be
little
Remember
late
that.
start.
I'll be back, Jack.
Yes, thank you. You were spectacular. We have stand-up. We have tons of stand-up comedians coming in the future weeks. Thank you all for watching. We look
America.
forward to seeing you.
Thank you, world.
Worst
Keep
week
watching.
ever. We'll see you next week. Good night,
sir.
everyone.